GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. It's the sum of all spending in an economy, and it's a way of measuring the size of economies across nations and sometimes across different states in the United States. It's the sum of all spending, which means investment spending, consumer spending, government spending, and net exports. Let's start with investment spending. Suppose a business were to invest in a new building. That's a contribution towards the GDP. Now, consumer spending, that's with you and me. If you were to buy an apple, that apple has contributed to the GDP and has increased it by the amount that you've spent. That does not include intermediary products. So suppose tires. Tires are being sold to the car factory, and eventually the amount that the car is sold for includes the amount that the tires costed. So really the amount of tires that was paid for does not count, because it'll be counted later, and if you count it then, it'll double count. Government spending is the amount of money that the government spends, such as on government employees' salaries or the military. So when you spend money on like a product and the taxes go to the government, the money isn't just gone, it's going back into the economy in the form of government spending. Net exports is where countries really tie in with each other, because when a country exports products, the businesses in that country are selling to other businesses or other individuals outside of the country, and vice versa, because net exports is the exports minus the imports. If a country is importing more stuff from other countries than it is exporting, net exports is negative and decreases the GDP, since the money is flowing out of the country and the spending is out of the country. Now, this metric can be used to measure economies, but it's important to understand that there's a difference between nominal GDP and real GDP. And the difference has to do with the way inflation works, which I will talk about in another video.